Oh, we really love that. Welcome to another episode of Wakeboarding News. I'm your host, Way Kanoose. Marc Siem broke the world record for doing a wheelie on a wakeboard. And woo, how far can this man go? This man can't be stopped. Alex Figgins goes on a rant about skinny stance.
It's not called skinny stance anymore. It's just standing normal. Skinny stance. Define skinny stance. Define. Jeez, I am getting angry.
And here's my stance on the situation. I couldn't agree more. But when he asked to define skinny stance, I can't help but think of JB O'Neal doing 360s and tantrums with his feet basically touching each other. I can't define skinny stance, but I think that should be the new definition. Dave O.C. killed it in his wakeboarding interview, but more specifically, he destroyed the Nessie feature. Unit Partain. Go make a Dave O.C. unit signature feature. My boy Ian Smith mentioned that it should have a transitional wall ride, and yes, we need that. I've been saying to all my homies that if Trent Stuckey had a boat, he would probably be the best boat rider within maybe a year or so. Moments later, I'm seeing on his Instagram story clips of him doing huge Indy Moby Dicks as well as KGB5s on the boat. And since it was his Instagram story, we don't have the clips, which means you just have to imagine them. Wow, beautiful. Speaking of KGB5s, that leads us into our next story, which is led by my brother, Way Kanoose. Way?
Thanks for that, Way. As you can see here, Thomas Herman did a perfect Toeside KGB 540. You may be wondering, this kind of looks like a Pete 720. You'd be wrong, it's a Toeside KGB 540. Back to you, Way.
Thanks for that, Way. Some are calling this move an X-Mob 7, and gosh darn it, I hate that you're actually technically correct. Both the X-Mob and the Skeezer are abominations as far as trick names go, because naming a trick because it's Switch? Ugh. And holy Toledo, Felix. This is such an amazing spot. I just can't fathom what was going on in your head riding up to this. Has a flat Ollie 180 or flat Ollie 360 ever been more dangerous? I think the answer is no. I know that there's no awards for winning best spot of the year, but I'm going to send you this imaginary award in the mail. I'm gonna send it because you sent it. And the one and only Tyler Higham has just joined the MasterCraft team. Congrats, brother, you deserve it. Especially after doing something as crazy as this. So gorgeous, so majestic, so yes. And these one carrier challenges that Space Mob are dropping are flipping amazing. Luke Holmes is murdering it straight. Flipping on the handrails, Ollie roll the blinds, and doing NBD such as flipping on the grass. Luke's riding should make him a household name. And when that's the case, I hope he changes his Instagram account from Who is Luke Holmes to You know who Luke Holmes is. And Riley Dillon is straight dropping a movie part in his one carrier challenge. Call the fire department because this kid is on fire. Going back one onto his firecracker rail, one out. Looking good, getting all teed up on these handrail hits. And doing some incredible overwrapped hits on this new incline feature. This clip right here is more delicious than Gordon Ramsay's most delicious dish. So I texted Nicklas Dorfer and I was like, yo man, what's good? And he was all like, just kicking it. Dude, this toe back one footer is so insane. You should have a black belt in either wakeboarding or yoga or something. I know that they don't give out black belts in wakeboarding or yoga, but I'm gonna send you this imaginary one in the mail. Don't wait for it though, because that'll be a waste of time. Masters LCQ just dropped their online contest, and word on the street is that people are using clips from 1, 2, or 3 years ago. What? At what point do we draw the line for your lines? Can the older guys just share their clips from Wakesports Hall of Fame? And the question on everyone's mind is Core Picos going to be competing next year? Seriously, this is an easy fix. Anyone that's competing should just go grab a newspaper and show it to the camera before you run. And for the next clip, we had to do it for the gram. No, not a gram, the gram. Perfection. Straight Euro carving into the wall and smacking it like it's Chris Rock's face. Melon Crow into the transition was also very nice, but that first clip though, bro, Euro carving it up. I was taught as a child that when it came to firecrackers, it's always safety first. But Loic is doing firecrackers, safeties, chromobes, And Pete Rose is out. Dang, that boy good! Maxime Giry doing the best Ollie North I've ever seen on a wake skate. Somebody get Neil deGrasse Tyson out here because someone needs to explain to me how this is possible.
How are you doing that?
Call a scientist!
Raph Derome just dropped his trailer for Au Revoir, and this movie is going to be insane. This Top Gun has explored so much uncharted territory. This trailer shows all the highlights of Raph Derome's video parts from my memory. He does everything everywhere all at once. We witness Raph Derome's career as well as unbearable weight of massive talent. I think it's really cool that we're going to see Ollie Derome's perspective as well as their father's perspective as well as all their love for being on the water. I think it's fair to say that Raph Derome is the Danny Way of the water. That's a joke with multiple layers, like an onion, but it's also the truth. Father was a skier, brother was a professional wakeboarder. These men do some strange and awesome things, like build their own private lake. That entire family is a bunch of fantastic beasts. I for one can't wait to see how you stitch this movie format together. The night that this movie will debut will show us new levels that are beyond perception. Thanks for all you've done for wakeboarding, Raph, and the wakeboarding community thanks you.